Today we are here with a sickle cell patient who has sickle cell disease. I am your host, Mr. Potter, and the patient that is going to be answering the questions is Miss Potter. Thank you for reminding me, Miss Potter. I know who you are.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. There we go with attitude again. But anyway, nevertheless, question number one, most people want to know is, were you born or when did you find out you had sickle cell disease?
Well, actually, my mama knows when you're born with it.
Okay.
But actually, I didn't know until I was probably in elementary. I couldn't do certain things and be involved in certain activities with other kids. And my mom told me about it.
Well, when you became a teenager, how did that make you feel when you found out that you were limited to certain sports and activities due to exhausting all of your oxygen in your blood?
Well,
were you in denial?
No, because I was in a lot of sports when I was younger.
But were you in denial that you had the disease? At
I
first.
didn't know too much about the disease. I just kept going.
Yeah. Well, most people don't, but guess what? It usually catch up with them in due time, and then they start feeling what? Exhausted, tired. Then they want to know why they have no energy, why you can't keep up with the other kids or perform at the same level. As you get older, does it progress worse?
Yes, to me it has. But when I was younger, when I was in my teens, I just did everything that I wanted to do, but it was a little slower pace as I was going. Then as I got older, it was more slower, and then started getting more symptoms and more hospital stays.
Right. Well, I noticed today most patients are getting these power ports for access due to the veins collapsing, poor circulation, or to receive medications and fluids and things of that nature. How many ports have you had?
Too many.
I believe it's around 20.
Yeah, around
20 ports.
20 ports.
Yes, that would total out to at least in and out total of 20 surgeries. Not counting any other surgeries you have at the young age that you are. How does it feel when you're in a crisis or you're having a particular surgery that may be life threatening and no one shows up to at the beginning of the surgery or after the end of the surgery when you wake up?
It really bothers me because I do have family members that's close around, and they know serious of the disease, but they only come around whenever they feel like it. And how many weeks I stayed in the hospital, all the surgeries I have, it's hard because when you see other patients there and they found numbers are there and yours not there. I remember one surgery I had that the doctor asked me when was my family members going to come around.
Yes.
And I couldn't even answer the question. I just went into the surgery by myself.
Well, you had God with you. And not to cut you off, but isn't that affect you in a depressing, can put you in a depressing type mode?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
But I don't have a choice. I just go in and come back out. Hope they'll come back out.
We go with God and prayer. That's pretty much that. I understand you have a child, or you had a child, and you struggle with raising your child with your disease. How did that turn out? Is the child still alive? Did he finish school? What is the young?
I have a son, and it was very hard when I was pregnant with him, being on a lot of medication.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And pain medication.
Yes, ma'am.
He was 4 pounds.
And a
14
preemie baby.
He had developed ear
Mm-hmm.
He also was when he got a little older, we were both in the hospital at the same time.
Really?
So
Has he experiencing some side effects from being anemic
yes, he
since he
does.
doesn't have the
He's
full blown
he's a
disease?
sickle cell trait
Right.
being anemic that he
Uh-huh.
tried to do a lot of activities
Uh-huh.
on his own at school,
Uh-huh.
and he also couldn't complete certain activities.
Right, right. So he started feeling the side effects of the anemia.
Yeah, he just didn't want to believe that. Oh, he had sickle cell because he
Yeah.
wanted to be normal like everybody else.
And the reality sets in after a while, unfortunately. Well, you seem like you're a tough customer. You've had over 40 surgeries. Um, I'm quite sure you had a lot of other incidences that happened to you in the hospital. Could you tell us a couple of things that didn't go too well and they kind of made you angry after they occurred?
Yeah, I had one doctor. I was in a lot of pain, and the nurses was trying to contact the doctor, and he would not answer his phone.
Would not.
Because he was out with his family, and he
Quality
called
time.
back and he told the nurse do not contact him.
Whoa.
And he would contact the nurse when he get finished.
Wow.
So the nurse called his supervisor and made him come to the hospital.
What?
And he was also pissed.
Pissed off.
I needed blood transfusion
Wow.
and medication, and he wouldn't write it.
So
they made him do it.
So when you have trouble with these doctors or these nurses, how do you usually handle these situations? I mean, do you make calls? Do you have someone to do reports?
I call my husband and let him deal with that.
Whoa.
Because I have other problems I have to try to deal with on my own.
Oh, really?
Help somebody else to deal with it. But if you don't have anyone else to deal with that type of problem,
yes, well.
You can also call your local DCF worker.
Yeah. Well, they'll do so much. But it's always good to have your own advocate because they used to have them back in the day, but I think they kind of got rid of most of the advocates because they don't really want anybody going against whatever procedures or protocol they got going in the hospital. So sometimes you have to be your own best advocate, right? Yeah. You got to be able to keep up with a lot of your medicines and your surgeries, and it's good to have somebody.
Your purse or your wallet, all your medications that you take.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
all
ma'am.
the surgeries, your blood type.
Yes, ma'am.
They also have smartphones. So you have emergency contacts.
Wow.
You can also put all the information inside your phone. So if you are somewhere and nobody don't know what's wrong with you, the fire department will go into your phone and look up your emergency contact, and also it will say what hospital, what blood type, and emergency contact and medication that you're taking.
Well, from my understanding that you lost your vision, tell me, did you learn a lot? And did you attend a blind school?
Yes, I lost my vision due to an overdose of medication.
Okay. It's called Desferal.
Desferal for high iron levels in your blood.
Yes, I always take an iron binder after you get a blood transfusion because the iron will build up in your body and it can become toxic. Most young people don't understand that.
Well,
the doctor skipped that procedure.
My hematologist told me that I had to take this iron binder every week. And I was taking it every week, in which I find out I'm only supposed to take this medication only after a blood transfusion.
Right.
They gave me too much of medication, and I was in the hospital for 3 months in the intensive care unit.
Yes, ma'am.
Due to doctors not being taking care of me.
Right. They weren't proactive, and I believe you had an ongoing infection and you became septic, so they kind of added to your complications.
Yes.
And then when you came out the hospital, a month later, you were legally blind, correct?
Yes, I went in to see, but when I woke up, it's because of that. They gave me too much of medication. And then they denied about they didn't do anything.
Well,
so
that's the hospital for you. Well, how did you enjoy attending blind school?
It was difficult.
Right.
But I did learn a lot.
Right.
I didn't want to go to the school. That mean I was actually knowing that I wasn't going to get my sight back the way it was. But I still cook.
Right.
I still do all the things that need to do.
It took your mama to accept that there's a possibility you could be blind one day.
Yeah, it took my family still right now doesn't think that I would go blind all the way, which what the medication called my retinal to try to detach.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's kind of the back of the eye is green.
Yes, ma'am.
But
you weathered the storm and you still going.
Yes, I'm trying.
Well, that's a good thing. You came a long way from being a young bird and dealing with sickle-cell disease and, finding your way through the storm.
Yeah.
And I know doctors probably told you that, sickle-cell patients got a limited lifespan, such and such and such, but only the man up above has control over that, right?
Yeah, I also, with that, they said that I wasn't going to live when I was 15. I also had a sister that passed away when she was 13.
Sorry to hear that, ma'am.
Sickle cell.
Yes, ma'am.
Due to gallstones that they didn't check.
Okay.
For.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. Well, you have to kind of stay proactive, and hopefully you have parents or a friend or loved one who will keep an eye out for you while you're going through your experience in the hospital. Because, even today, they'll tell you that a lot of the errors that happen in the hospital cost most people their life and not just the disease you have. So, with that being said, Ms. Potter is a living witness. She's had 43 surgeries. She's had numerous incidences where she became legally blind. I believe she also lost her long hair that she had at one point in time. She lost some muscle mass.
What's that?
She took an iron binder called Eliquis. Let it be known that those type of blood thinners do not have an antidote. Little do you know, you can bleed profusely to death. Vitamin K won't help you with that one. So you might want to stay away from those newfangled blood thinners. With that being said, I'm sure Ms. Potter has a lot more she wants to speak on, but our time is limited and we're coming to a close, and I'm going to give her the final word and some words of encouragement for those who have the disease and been dealing with issues with maybe not a good support system, but, how she's tried to keep her head up and weather the storm.
Okay. It's very hard, but my husband has been there for me ever since I've been together for 19 years.
Long years.
He slept at the hospital.
Wow.
He worked at the hospital. We had birthdays at the hospital.
Wow.
We had Christmas at the hospital.
Wow.
And it was only us three
there.
Other family members wasn't there sometimes.
Yeah.
They come up with all kind of excuses, but we always been the three amigos, and we will always be that way.
Yeah. Well, that's yet to be seen. It depends on the wife's attitude. But nevertheless, we try to make the best out of a bad situation. In this case scenario, we hope that you will find this as positive and as helpful as can be during whatever illness you may have, and keep God in your prayers and stay positive, even when you meet negativity.
And
stay away from that.
Thanks to ones who's always there with their wives when they need to, and wives that's there for your husband when they're sick.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that.
Other sickle-cell patients.
Yes. That teamwork works out a lot better than trying to do it solitary. Yes, ma'am. And we're gonna call it a day for Miss Potter to go off the boat.
Yes.
Um,
'Cause I'm a little sleepy. I took that.
there you go. That happens when you take medication. And that's one thing you probably don't get a lot in the hospital is sleep. But that being said, this is the end of the sickle cell Q&A
We'll
session.
see you guys another day.
All right. Have a
Bye.
great day.